Now for some baseball, MLB talk, and the 162nd game madness. So the end of the season, as we head into the playoffs starting today actually, was pretty crazy. The Cleveland Guardians had a miraculous finish to their season, as they ended up passing the Tigers, who held them by a thread just to make the playoffs. The Tigers at one point were looking like the best team in baseball, but to finish that season, no one could pitch for them. Well, the Guardians found their stride at just the right time, and Jose Ramirez might be one of the best players in baseball. No, he's not going to win the MVP, but his career is definitely going to rank with the best of them when it's all said and done. The Astros got left out of the playoffs for the first time since 2016, as they got passed by the really solid Mariners in that division. Now for a team who at one point was the best team in baseball, with a massive payroll too, the New York Mets. I'm sorry to my brother for the Mets on-field production. To go from the best record in baseball at one point, with what should have been a World Series level roster, to not make the playoffs and like to do it in that fashion, losing to the Marlins, it all just doesn't make sense. I thought that team won the trade deadline by adding to what should have been a great bullpen, adding Ty Rogers and Ryan Helsley, but both of them, mainly Helsley, had a huge disappointing second half of the season, to say the least. The Mets starters, not including the rookies, fell apart, and the team with Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, and Francisco Lindor gets left out of the playoffs a year after an amazing playoff run against all odds. I don't get it. Can someone explain this to me? How does that happen? Also, shout out to the Reds for how that team finished the year, and shout out to Terry Francona, legendary manager, for getting his team to the playoffs. Anyways, my playoff predictions as of right now, I'm looking at the Yankees and Dodgers in a potential World Series repeat. The Yankees do have a tough match to start things off against the Boston Red Sox, but the Yankees lineup has been peaking at just the right time, and of course the Red Sox have some great pitchers in Garrett Crochet and Aroldis Chapman in that bullpen. Judge has been playing his best baseball though, along with Stanton, Bellinger, Grisham, Jazz Chisholm, and if Fried and Rodon could do what they're supposed to do, I would give the edge to my favorite team, the Yankees. Plus, I don't really see any other AL teams really challenging them. I mean, are the Toronto Blue Jays for real? Maybe, but then again, the Yankees almost caught them to finish the season. And in the NL, the Milwaukee Brewers have a really solid, well-rounded team. They, of course, have a great pitching staff, and then you add on to that Jackson trio, Christian Yelich playing really well. But the Dodgers have the best two-way player in all of baseball in Shohei Ohtani, along with an incredible pitching staff with Yamamoto, Kershaw, Snell, Glasnow. I just can't see anyone beating that team, but hey, it could be proven wrong.